Wantagh High School. My name is Adam Aponte.
And I'm Samantha Magnus. Welcome to the first WHS TV Magazine. This program is brought to you by the new class Public Speaking for Broadcast taught by Mr. Dubin.
We begin this edition with a picture from the summer of 2011 during Hurricane Irene. In the photo to your left, you'll see News 12 reporter Erin Colton being battered by the storm. This broadcast follows the recent superstorm Hurricane Sandy, which left many Wantagh and the rest of Long Island residents recovering. Today we are lucky enough to have Erin Colton here with us. For those of you who don't know, Erin is the current JV girls basketball coach and a Wantagh High School graduate. When we return, reporter Alyssa Mara will be interviewing Erin on her experiences during the storm.
I'm Alyssa Mara. I have here with me today Erin Colton. Erin is a reporter for News 12. She grew up in Wantagh, graduated from Wantagh, even had Mr. David Dubin as a teacher, and now coaches our girls' JV basketball team. Thank you for coming today, Erin. How does it feel to be back?
Feels great to be back in Wantagh, always.
Now, we heard you were reporting during the storm. Where were you sectioned?
I was actually stationed in Long Beach. That was where we thought was going to get one of the places hardest hit during the hurricane, the storm. So that's where I was. I was stationed there for about 2.5 days.
And what were you doing while you were there?
Telling the story of what was happening from beginning to end, from before the storm was about to hit, showing the pictures there, and then showing the pictures while it was happening, and then afterwards too, but mostly interviewing the people.
Was it your choice to go out to report for the storm?
Yes. I mean, when you have a job like this, you don't always have a choice, but I said it was okay that I went into one of the places that was going to be the most volatile during the storm.
Were you nervous? We know that last year during Hurricane Irene, you were thrown right into the waves. Can we show the clip?
I'm walking on sand. I want to come over and talk to these gentlemen because I saw them running through the streets. And take a look. We have another surge here coming. Whoa! Another surge here. Whoa! Okay. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So.
Erin, I've seen this clip about a dozen times. I can't help but laugh every time I see it. What was going through your head while that was happening? It's
pretty funny. Actually, I mean, the wave doesn't look as bad as it was. It was more of like the tide that pulled me in. But if you concentrate on the boys, they almost fell too. They just had each other to hang on to. I didn't know them well enough to hang on to them. So, yeah, it just was very surprising. It took me away. It just showed kind of the force of the water and what it was doing.
Did anything equally as interesting happen during Hurricane Sandy?
Well, I mean, I would take those conditions and times it by 20. That's what was happening during Sandy. So you would be nowhere near the water. I was actually north of the boardwalk there, not near the water. That's when the boardwalk broke. But no one went near the water this time, just because we knew the force was going to be so much stronger.
I know a lot of people were coming together during the storm and the aftermath of it. Did you see anything shocking or life-changing?
This whole experience has been life-changing from beginning to end, from the devastation that the storm brought to, like you said, everyone really coming together after it happened. I can't tell you how lives have been changed afterwards. Homes have been reconstructed already. Food has been giving out. Clothing has been giving out. Just communities have come together in a way that I've never seen in my 10 years working for News 12.
Did the station lead you to believe that the storm was going to be as severe as it was?
Well, yeah, our meteorologists are pretty good when it comes to predicting the weather and what's going to happen, the time it's going to happen. And I think about 2 days beforehand, the meteorologist came to me and said, this was going to be no joke. This is going to be like nothing we've ever seen in our lifetime before. So we knew what was about to happen.
How long were you on air for after the storm?
I was, during the storm, I was on air for the longest in my lifetime. It was, I went on around 3:30 in the morning the Monday before, and I got off the air around 6 at night that same day. So I was on air the entire day, nonstop. And then, the storm hit, and we were kind of all hunkered down, and we lost power, we lost our equipment, we lost our cell phone, no way to contact anything. And then after that hit, it was just hit the ground running. No time to even take in what had happened. We just had to quickly go to every area we could to tell as many stories as we could.
How long were you on air after the storm?
Well, during the storm and after, it was by far the most I've ever been on TV for a certain amount of time. I went on around 3:30 the morning of, that Monday, and I didn't really get off air until 6 p.m. that night. Constant, every 20, 25 minutes. And then after the fact, everything kind of happened. We lost signal. We couldn't go on air because Long Beach became pretty much a black hole. Lost cell signal, lost our equipment, lost our cars. And then after we kind of got rescued, we just hit the ground running. I don't think I saw my family for 2 days after the storm.
Seems really dangerous. Where were you sectioned during all this?
Oh, we were in Long Beach pretty much during the storm, and then afterwards we just went to every location we could. Mastic Beach got very, very severe flooding. Lindenhurst, Massapequa, Babylon, pretty much the South Shore got hit the hardest with all of it, water-wise. And then after that, it was just the power situation, the fact that no one had power for weeks for some people. Some people it was like 17 days.
As a viewer of News 12, what would we have missed behind the scenes that you couldn't get on camera?
Well, I mean, even past behind the scenes, I mean, you guys couldn't even see what was on the scenes, what was on TV, just because no one really had power. You pack for days not knowing when you're going to be able to go home or when you're going to be able to have a break. We went from town to town, told story after story after story, whether it be someone losing their home, whether it be people losing their belongings, whether it be people not knowing if they could go back to work or school, losing their cars. It was tough. It was definitely very tough, challenging, but what everyone was relying on us for was the information. So we couldn't stop. It wasn't like we had a choice. Whether it would be listening on the radio or if you did have power, listening on your TV, we were just trying to get out there where people could go to bring things to help people, where they could go to put in their insurance claims, their FEMA reports. No one knew that other than watching the news. You know, it wasn't like there was a station people could turn to for information. We were it. So we really had a lot of pressure on ourselves knowing that we were the ones helping people of Long Island.
It's nice of you guys. Is the News 12 station doing anything to help with the damage?
Well, I mean, besides trying to get out as much information we can, so many people call us every day. I mean, the phone does not stop ringing about, people who either are not getting insurance money or can't get it, not knowing where to call to get some help. We have hooked people up with this one 94-year-old man in Amityville lost his home. His wife was in the hospital during everything. He couldn't go back to his home. He had nowhere to go. So his neighbors called us and asked if we could help them. We then called a local contractor, and the local contractor used supplies to basically rebuild this man's home. He walked in 2 days ago into his brand new home, and it was unbelievable. The whole thing was fixed for him, and the contractor said we wanted to help so much just because he doesn't have a lot of time left, so he should be the first one on the list getting a new home. So he said he just couldn't wait to run to the hospital to tell his wife, and it was a good thing. And we solicited that and helped that get going. So that was good.
Seems like you guys are doing all you can to help with this storm.
Yes.
Thank you for spending the day with us today.
No problem.
It was nice having you.
The topic of Hurricane Sandy hits home to many Wantagh residents.
One Wantagh High School student in particular had an extremely unusual experience during and after the storm.
John Mateer captured footage of Hurricane Sandy wreaking havoc in Wantagh, and after uploading the video to YouTube, the video went viral.
The video got the attention of the Katie Couric Show, and John was brought on the show as a guest.
When we return, Tyler Benedetto will be interviewing John on his experiences during the storm.
Here with us today is John Mateer, one of Wantagh High School's current juniors, who was recently on the Katie Couric Show for filming a video of trees falling during Hurricane Sandy. So how did you and your family make out during the storm?
Well, during it was very scary. It was frightening, but we made out okay. We're all fine. We're all alive, so hey, that's good.
So what were you doing right before you filmed the video?
I was eating penny alla vodka. I was sitting at my table.
How'd that taste?
It tastes pretty good, I gotta tell you.
Nice.
The sauce is pretty nice. So I'm sitting there, just chilling, eating my penny alla vodka, and I just was like sending Snapchats back and forth with my friends. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna send a video. So I decided to go take a video, and lo and behold, trees just started coming down everywhere.
Did you ever expect for those trees to fall down or anything like that?
No. No, I wasn't expecting them to just plummet to the ground. But, they did.
How about we take a look at the video now?
This is the apocalypse. Oh, shit. creep me out. You just see a face up against the glass. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god!
Shit, our tree!
You're
Our tree!
Oh! It hit your car! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It hit my car!
Oh, their car! I got that all on film!
Oh.
I got that all on film!
Oh my god!
What happened? Their car got crushed!
Oh my
Whose?
gosh!
Film
Look,
trees,
there.
it's yours.
Look at trees. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Your back got it.
all thanks to the tree.
It didn't go down.
You're lucky, Aaron. Your
I
car,
called it. That stump is staying there.
your car bounced though. Your car freaking.
The back is completely destroyed, John.
What back?
The
the
back of your car.
At least it's not the whole. Her car just got crushed. Let's get away from
Oh
the
shit!
window.
There's a fire.
There's a fire, Dad. There's a fire at the
What
end
the
of
fuck is he gonna do?
Oh my
There
god.
ain't nothing I can do about that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, get away from the trees.
I got that all.
So that video was really scary just watching over the TV. What was it like in person?
It was very scary.
I
I
could tell
thought
by
I was
your
gonna die.
screams.
Yeah, I screamed like a little girl, so. But could have fell the other way and killed me, but I still wanted to film.
Well, I'm glad you're here today and it didn't kill you.
That would have been a good video, though.
You know.
It would have been.
So how many views does it currently have?
Right now it has like 1,040,000, I think. Yeah, it's a lot.
So you were interviewed by Katie Couric.
Yes, I was.
How did they contact you?
Well, I was, well, the story is, I was just, like, laying on my couch, taking a little nappy. And my grandpa and my, like, uncle and my grandpa kind of just, like, burst through the door and were like, ABC's trying to get in contact with you. So I was like, oh my God. So they drove me back to the house, and I called them back, and I was like, oh, hey, this is, John, the guy that shot the video. Like, oh, Mr. Mateer. So, like, I was interviewed by a couple of reporters on the phone, and then they're like, oh, hey, do you want to come in to be on, like, at first I thought they said Good Morning America, so I was like, so they're like, do you want to come in for that? And I was like, yeah, that'd be so cool. And then, yeah, it kind of just happened like that.
So the next day, did they pick you up in the limo?
I was totally expecting a limo, but then it's like a really creepy town car just pulled up, and some guy was just like, hop in. And I was like, okay. So then I hopped in. Why not?
So did he get you there on time? Did everything work out with the town car?
Well, we were hitting probably every red light we possibly could have, and the guy was just so chill about it. He was like, oh, you gotta get there, like, what time? I'm like, 9. He's like, you're not gonna get there. So then it was probably like 9:20, and we still weren't there, and I thought it was like live. So I was like, I'm not gonna be on TV. He's like, like, he totally just didn't care. So I had to like walk a block because I was like, I'm getting out. Bye.
So once you finally got there, what was it like backstage?
It was very cool. It was relaxed. Thought I was gonna get a dressing room. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get dressing room.
So you didn't?
I didn't. There was his name, Donald Trump. Donald Trump was just chilling backstage, and I was like, oh hey, what's up? So then we sat down, and, like, had a nice look. No, I'm good. I just got to meet him, but it was cool.
Did they give you any kind of script beforehand to follow?
Yeah, the producer came up to me and he started like reading what Katie was going to be saying to me, and I gave him like a general outline of what I would say back, just so they, wasn't going to be anything like crazy that they couldn't put on.
Well, because of your crazy personality, did they say
Maybe.
no to anything?
No, they were fine with it. They were like, be enthusiastic. I was like, I could do that for you.
So once you got on stage, was the live studio audience intimidating, or were they scary, or?
They were like dead. Because, like, every time something, like, funny happened, I would, like, look out and be like, ha, they're probably cracking up right now. But they were, like just straight-faced looking at me. I was like, this is so awkward.
Do you think it may have been because of the seriousness of the show?
Probably. I mean, I was kind of just, like, a really awkward story thrown in there. Like, everyone was, like, having a story about how their house burned down and how they gave birth during the storm, and I'm just like, I filmed trees falling. And I was like laughing about it, so it was just really, really awkward. I was like, I shouldn't be here right now, but...
So before we go any further, why don't we look at the video of the interview?
Okay.
Falling trees can be so dangerous and have actually been one of the deadliest parts of this storm. John Mateer and Matthew Weinschreider are both 16 years old. They're from 2 different towns on Long Island, and their videos of falling trees are some of the most dramatic ones that we've seen. from Sandy so far. So, John, tell me about where you were and how you were able to capture what we're about to show on tape.
Well, I was sitting in the front room with my sister, and I was kind of just joking around, sending like pictures back and forth with my friend. And I just started taking a video out my window. I was like, oh my God, the wind's blowing, it's like the apocalypse. And then I was going to send that to my friend, but out of nowhere, the trees just started coming down, and I was like, oh my God.
And so you just kept rolling the tape, and let's take a look at what you captured.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Oh my God!
Our tree!
You're...
Our tree!
Oh! It hit your car! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It hit my car!
Oh, the car! I got that all on film!
Oh.
I got that all on film!
Oh my God!
It sounds funny now, but obviously, you know, that was a terrifying situation. I do like your color commentary, but they did. I mean, they were just falling over one after the other, and I'm sure, weren't you terrified that one was going to go in the wrong direction and actually hit your house?
Yeah, and even after I stopped filming the video, me and my family went down into the basement, and actually another tree ended up coming down and hitting the side of our house, so... yeah, we were all in the basement, freaked out.
Yeah, I bet you were. So, meanwhile, I know your dad is sick, and so that was very worrisome. He's being treated for cancer right now, and I know that was something that was really concerning to you during this whole storm. How is he doing?
Through the storm, he was fine. We were just very worried about him, like, in case we had an emergency, how do we get out of the house? How do we get him to a hospital in case anything went wrong? But thank God throughout the whole entire storm he was fine, but now he's fine.
And you guys have no power right now?
Yeah, we have no power.
But he's still doing okay?
He's doing fine.
Okay. Meanwhile, well, we're very happy to hear that. Send him our best. And Matt, I know you're from Huntington Station, New York, right? And let's take a look at what happened in your backyard.
Oh, lordy doordy. Okay.
So I couldn't help but notice you wore the same shirt on Katie Couric that you're wearing today.
Absolutely.
This
is my interview shirt.
Oh.
And you were just as important as Katie.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You are.
Now I
You
have a
really
question
are.
for you. Do I mess up just as much as Katie, or?
You haven't messed up once, I think.
Thanks.
You haven't, and Katie messed up once. She did. She really did. You don't believe it? She did.
So how long were you guys recording for?
Probably a grand total of, I don't know, a whole 10 minutes. Really long time, man. Really long time. No, not really, but...
And who was the boy next to you?
That was Matt Weinschreider. Yeah. He filmed the video of trees falling, too, but not as good as mine.
So what was more intimidating, Katie or Sandy?
Probably Sandy, because when we were in the basement, well, this is probably just because of my sister, but I thought I was going to die. My sister, like, our house is very creaky, and throughout the whole time, she was like, the house is going to cave in, John, we're going to die, so...
Yeah, you thought it was the apocalypse, right?
I thought it was the apocalypse.
Yeah. So, did any other news stations contact you?
Yeah, I got contacted by, well, the big ones were like CNN, ABC, NBC, like News 12. Like a bunch of like those ones, I got like BBC and stuff, but I also got these really small, like creepy ones like, hi, we're from a Japanese like news company. I'm like, I don't know who you are. And then the only two people we really tried to contact were Ellen DeGeneres, who a producer called us back, but they never called us again. And then Tosh.0, because we thought it was funny, so we thought that.
So speaking of funny, there is actually a really funny remix of your video.
Yes.
Not done by you, right?
No.
Now let's take a look at the remix.
Oh!
So the video was actually really funny.
Absolutely.
Did you know the guy who made it?
No, not at all.
Did he ask you, like, permission to use the video?
No, but I really didn't care because I was, like, too busy laughing. It was really funny.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks.
Best friend.
Hurricane Sandy has ravaged much of Long Island, and in one particular, Wantagh. However, this storm has taught us something very important.
This storm has proved that although nature can be destroyed, human nature is indestructible.
Our next story is about the hometown heroes of Hurricane Sandy. When we return, Sarah Stevens and Pat Constant will have the story.
Many people came to our rescue when Superstorm Sandy hit Long Island.
Thousands of people were left devastated by the floods and winds that ruined their homes, leaving many stranded without houses. Though there are many people who came to help restore the power, take down trees, and feed the many left homeless after Sandy, they weren't the only heroes.
Many students also came to help the people hit hard by a hurricane. Students from Wantagh High School's drama department collected food and brought it into Cedar Creek Park to help contribute to the food that was needed to help feed the numerous families who lost their homes.
Senior Christine Impieri said that she saw a significant increase in the unity in her neighborhood in Mandalay. Between the help with moving cars so they don't get ruined, sharing generators, and help clearing up after the storm.
On the negative side, while it has been easy to complain and blame LIPA and other companies for our plight, it's a much better use of our time to honor those of us that have helped the cause. Paying it forward became a common practice during the aftermath of the superstorm. Hundreds of examples of neighbors helping neighbors were seen throughout Long Island. Families lucky enough to have generators offered outlets to charge phones. Even rarer were the people who still had power, and these people opened their refrigerators and showers to friends of need.
Andrew Bloniars, one of these lucky few, says, "I knew I was lucky to keep my power. I was happy to share it with the less fortunate, and I hope that, were circumstances different, the same kindness would have been extended to me." And it wasn't just Long Islanders helping out. Electric crews from states across the country came to try to restore power and normalcy to Long Island.
Those affected in the Beach Street area of Wantagh report that workers from as far as Canada and South Carolina came to fix broken power lines and to cut up fallen trees.
They left their homes and families to deal with the suburbia that is Long Island. A heroic act, considering the patience required to deal with people without heat and refrigeration. The skilled electricians from thousands of miles away have helped us return to normalcy, and the leaders in our community have supported the even less fortunate. The turnout to help each other has been outstanding in this time of need.
We are very lucky to live in a town where such an effort during such a devastating storm has been possible.
Welcome back. Our next story is on the lighter side. The Wantagh High School annual senior variety show took place on November 29th.
The highly anticipated variety show was a complete success. According to Mr. Dubin, it was the best in his 27 years of producing it.
Perhaps the most anticipated event of the night was the opening act Gangnam Style. Seniors Brandon Nye and Allie Hopkins spoofed a very famous video, Gangnam Style.
Their appropriately named Gangnam Style video has become a YouTube sensation, going viral in Wantagh and elsewhere. When we return, reporter Brendan Serrano will be interviewing Brandon Nye on his extreme success.
2 words, Gangnam Style. At the 2012 Senior Variety Show, Brandon Nye and his gang opened up the show and had the crowd talking for hours. Many of you, unless you reside under a rock, have seen the viral video Gangnam Style with almost 900 million views. But this parody of the YouTube sensation might just be the next big thing. Seniors Brandon Nye, Allison Hopkins, and many other guests were the masterminds behind the hilarious rendition of the YouTube phenomenon Gangnam Style. We have the entertaining Psy lookalike with us today. So, Brandon, whose idea was it to put this masterpiece together?
Allison Hopkins.
One more question. How were the lucky ladies selected?
I'm pretty sure that we were just thinking about who had a really nice body to do the butt scene. So Grace wanted to do it.
A really nice body to do the butt scene.
Yeah, so Grace wanted to do it because she got run up for best physique. There you go, Grace. And then I guess just the other friends that were around us when we were thinking about it.
Interesting. Alright, before we continue, let's take a look at the video.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 성숙해 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선호해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선호해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선호해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 에이 섹시 레이디 비는 놈그 위에 나는 놈 베이베 베이베 나는 뭘 좀 아는 놈 비는 놈그 위에 나는 놈 베이베 베이베 나는 뭘 좀 아는 놈 You know what I'm saying 오빤 강남스타일 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일 섹시 레이디 오빤 강남스타일
It was a very interesting video. How many views does it have now?
As of right now, it's December 10th. It has about 40,000 hits.
How long did it take to film the whole thing?
We actually did it the weekend of Thanksgiving, so we were actually under crunch time, so we only had about 3 days to film it all and edit it.
Why did you guys wait till like last minute to start filming the whole video?
We were really lazy and just didn't think it was actually going to go through.
Yeah. So why were you selected and not Ryan Reyes?
Well, the story behind why we did all this stuff was because one day we were at one of my friend's house and Joe Smith started taking a video of me while I was doing the dance and he thought I was really good at it. So apparently Allison Hopkins said that she had a dream of me actually doing the dance. So she thought of Gangnam Style and that's just where it all created. And then she just signed us up for the variety show and then we just went through with it.
I don't think Gang Reyes style would have worked out that well.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't. So, did you expect it to be this big of a success?
Not at all. I thought I was gonna get maybe a few hundred views, and that's all I was hoping for. But it's pretty sick how it's
40,000. So
yeah.
A little more than you expected. How did Allison Hopkins come into play with starting the whole thing?
I told you that dream. It's weird. She said that she had a dream about it, and we just
that was the
it.
spark for the entire video to start?
The entire video was just, she said that dream, and she asked if I wanted to do it. And I said yeah.
So Brandon, please tell us, how did you get the whole video put together, from beginning to finish?
Well, at first we just started trying to mimic the exact video of Gangnam Style. So we had the elevator scene, the tennis courts.
That was in the school?
Yeah, we tried to keep it all within Wantagh. So the train station was in Wantagh. I did the bathroom scene in the ladies' room, the women's faculty room. Let's see, what else did I do? The tennis courts, or the Wantagh tennis courts. I went on top of the announcer's box of the football stadium.
How exactly did you get up there?
I had to climb. it was a tough climb, not gonna lie. It was locked, so I just kind of monkeyed my way up, used my little Asian skills, and hopped around a little bit. Let's see, what else did we do? Yeah, and then we used the colonnades for the walk-in part.
Now, what was the snow that was supposed to be the snow in the actual video?
That was a lot of ripped up paper.
Where did you get all of that paper?
Math homeworks.
Your math homework?
My math homeworks. I just put it in the shredder, ripped it up, and then we just had Allie and Sam just throw paper at us. And we left quite the mess on the colonnades and didn't clean it up.
Well, I'm sure the janitors had fun.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
You're famous now, so it's fine.
I'll take that.
What were some of the comments people left on your video? With 40,000 views, I'm sure.
Most of them were very good. One of them asked for more Ryan Reyes. Another one referred to the girls as being hot and sexy. So I guess those are all good comments.
Were any of those the top comments?
Yeah. One of the top comments was, I think the exact words were, when they say, "Hey, sexy lady," they're really talking about this video, or something like that.
How has your fame affected you?
It's pretty cool. Gained over 100 followers on Twitter, about like 50 on Instagram, and just people knowing my name is pretty cool throughout the school.
Nice. Are you planning on making a music video for the math music videos later on in the school year?
No, I'm way too lazy and I don't really care.
It's too much work.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good though. Maybe you can have Ryan in it.
It would make sense with me and Ryan, but yeah. Maybe if I can find a song that I can think of lyrics to, maybe we'll have some inspiration.
Nice. So, are you Korean or?
Yeah, that's a question that I'm asked a lot. Actually, it's not at all, but I'm just Chinese.
You're just Chinese?
Yeah, I'm just Chinese.
Nothing else?
No, yeah. No, I'm nothing else. Just Chinese. 100% Chinese. Just straight up.
I don't think you could. I believe you. I definitely believe you. The hair really sticks out. You look more Chinese.
Yeah, I try to go for that Goku look.
The Goku look?
Yeah.
You're pulling it off, Brandon. Thanks for coming.
It's that time of year again.
That's right. Christmas cheer is in full swing in Wantagh.
Coming up, we have reporters Carly Sensi and Danielle Shalongo reporting on the sights and sounds around Wantagh this Christmas season.
Good day. Today we are going to be sharing with you the latest in holiday cheer around Wantagh.
The highlight of the holiday season for many residents of Wantagh is the annual tree lighting ceremony.
The tree lighting ceremony took place on December 2nd near the bandshell across from the Cup, hosted by the Chamber of Commerce. The ceremony was complete with performances by the Wantagh High School Vocal Jazz Ensemble, who sung Christmas cheer-filled songs. The following Sunday, December 9th, the Vocal Jazz Ensemble sang at another tree lighting at the Wantagh Train Museum.
WHS TV was on location this Sunday and was able to capture footage from the event.
And for those of you that were there, you know that the evening was filled with some great performances by some of our very own high schoolers.
Yes. And next we have something that's on everyone's minds.
Gifts.
The holidays can be expensive, and some people are hard to buy for. We're here to bring you some tips that can make the holidays a little easier on both your mind and your wallet.
Can't think of anything to buy for your siblings? Try a subscription to your sister's favorite magazine, or a nice pair of sneakers for your brother.
And for your parents, you can try some sports apparel for your dad, or some new scented candles for your mom.
If you're not sure what to get your girlfriend this season, go small. Buy her a necklace or a bracelet that she can wear.
And for your boyfriend, you can get him cologne or a nice batch of homemade cookies.
For your friends or anyone you aren't sure what to buy for, to get something special for, you can get something personalized or engraved.
For extended family, you can always get them a coupon book or a gift card so that you'll be sure that they'll get something you'll really want.
During the holidays, you might get a lot of gifts that you won't use. So instead of giving the same boring presents every year, try getting something they already own personalized.
If engraving doesn't say Happy Holidays, try a gifted winter theme present, like a snow globe, or name a star after someone.
Knowing what to get is easy, but how about how to save? We are going to help you with some of the cheap gift ideas so that you can make the holiday special without breaking the bank.
Inexpensive gifts like mittens, scarves, or hats are a great idea.
And for something memorable, try framing a picture of a special moment. It'll be both personal and special.
People all around Wantagh are in the giving spirit this holiday season.
Right here in town, the John Thiessen Foundation is holding its annual toy drive.
The Wantagh-based charity is working hard this year to collect toys for underprivileged and sick kids.
Donations of unopened toys for children are distributed to hospitals and facilities around the community.
Since its opening in 1992, the foundation has donated over 550,000 toys and given to 185 hospitals and facilities.
Donation drop-off dates are the 15th, 16th, 22nd, and 23rd of December, and the center is right in town. So you can gather your unopened gifts and help spread holiday cheer to those this winter.
No matter what you do this winter, with tips like these, you're sure to have the best holiday season ever.
I'm Danielle Trelongo.
And I'm Carly Sensi. Thanks for tuning in to WHS TV, and have a happy holiday season.
Thanks for tuning in to the first edition of the WHS TV Magazine.
For the record, it is December 2012. We'd like to thank all those who participated in making this possible, and we hope you'll tune in to our next edition.